Hello my lovelies, and welcome to Wednesday the 25th of March. Hope you're all keeping well. Thank you again to everyone who's commented, and I've just realised I've got to look something up. Okay, I've looked up what I wanted to look up. Firstly, yesterday I said I would come back and say who said this too will pass like a kidney stone. That was the two non-yarn snobs, so thank you for that, because that's just a great line. And I wanted to see who had made a request, and this was yesterday. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I'm assuming it's pronounced Juana P. Said, show us a photo or two of yourself and your husband when you were younger, or maybe just met. Well, I can do better than that, because 25th of March, today, is our wedding anniversary. We have been married 25 years. Again, I'm only 29. How is this possible? I know that number keeps changing according to circumstances. Yeah, so it's our silver wedding anniversary. Earlier in the year, we were talking about having a party, lots of friends around the house. Obviously, that's not happening. Then as things were quietening down, my dad said he would come and see us, take us out for lunch, what have you. That's not happening. It's okay. There are so many things not happening, and far more important things. You know, I'm talking about our wedding anniversary. People are having their weddings cancelled. So in tough times, it really doesn't matter. But I can answer the request and show some photos, because I have a small selection of wedding photographs here, which are for your amusement and entertainment only. So I am going to show them to you, and I will talk you through them. Okay, I'm not quite sure why these aren't in an album. We do have an album, but here are a few. So this is in the church where we married, signing the register. I got married in a cape, as you can see, which I made. It was over a suit that I'd bought, but I sewed that cape. Yeah, nothing else to say really. The next one is outside the church. We had hired a Rolls Royce to take us to the reception, and this was outside the church, which is next to a pub, the Welcome Stranger, which is still there. So is the church. So yes, this is us. Himself has two glasses in his hand because the chauffeur gave us a couple of glasses of champagne. Neither of us drink champagne, but you know. Oh, I'm out of order because this is as we came out of the church. So, there we go. I know I shouldn't be putting my fingers all over these, but there we go. This was also outside of the church, and this is with my parents and brother and sister-in-law. And you can see what a sunny day it was. It's like that again here. Obviously, Madam's got something to say. No. I'm guessing that's the postman arriving. This is as confetti was being thrown, and you can see, just paused it for a moment there, stopped to wait till Madam stopped barking. So this was as confetti was being thrown, and yes, I was ducking away, himself was saying bring it on. That kind of sums us up really. This was in the car. You can see the glasses of champagne. Gosh, we look so young. Oh dear. This was cutting the cake, and I'm not quite sure what someone had said to himself, or maybe he'd just suddenly realised what he'd let himself in for, but there we go. That's an expression I'm used to. And because we don't do sensible, this was himself with my bouquet of flowers. Yeah, I don't know why either, but obviously I was up for demonstrating in a magician's assistant style. So there we go. That's what weddings look like in 1995. The reason why we got married where we did, and I am wonky, was twofold. The minister of that church was a friend of mine. We were in the same amateur dramatics group. So we knew him. I had actually been married before, and so I wasn't worried. Well, I wasn't worried about getting married, to be honest. That's all himself's idea. I certainly wasn't worried about having the big white wedding, but it's what himself wanted, and you know, I was happy to go along with what he wanted. He'd not done it before. So we got married in that church because we knew the minister. Also at that time in the UK, you could only get married in the church or in a register office. Laws have changed since then, and now venues can be licensed for various ceremonies, or rather various venues can be licensed. So hotels and places like that, local halls. You can even get married on the pier if you've got £1,000 to spend, because apparently it's £1,000 just to hire the room. Anyway, so that's why we got married in the church that we did. And yeah, that was 25 years ago. Wow. So I hope they've entertained you, because they've certainly entertained me. Cheers. Hi lovely people, we're coming towards the end of the day. Excuse the glare on the spectaculars. And yes, I was wearing a shirt under this earlier, but I spilt most of my dinner down it, so that's got Vanish sprayed on it, and I'm just wearing the sweater. Just had virtual knit night. Before that, dog walk. And also spent a little bit of time in the garden earlier, just taking a few seconds of footage. Spring is coming, spring is here, things are beginning to flower, which is lovely. So I shall put those things in now. I hope you all are having a good day. Hope you're all keeping safe, well. Hope things aren't too difficult in terms of anxiety or worries, and that you are doing the things that you enjoy and having time to do them. Take care everyone. Cheers. Bye bye.